Hello everyone, Dan here. Welcome back to Dan Plays. If I never got the perfect, you're noticing that there was no videos today. I'm gonna come out and admit it. This video should go up sometime today on the 19th. I'm hoping. We're gonna play as Destiny today, but yeah, this episode should go up. We start off with Crown of Light, Holy Light, Mount's Pearls, and a D100. Why would I ever use a D100 on this run? I was talking about Crown of Light yesterday. I love this item. I don't think I want to reroll this run now. Anyway, yeah, I got a little bit distracted. By a little bit, I mean a lot of bit distracted by this anime I was watching today. Like yesterday, and I think for a while now, my friends in the Skype chat have been talking about ReZero. And I never really paid attention to it because I didn't know what it was, so I didn't really want to intrude on their conversation. But yesterday I was curious and I ended up just asking them about it because I didn't really have a lot to do with my time yesterday, seeing as it was like almost 11 o'clock at night and I was going to go to bed anyway. I asked them about it and they said it was a pretty... Whoa, hold up. I can't see on this floor. It's actually dark. Are we on Curse of Darkness? We are. Yeah, this floor is actually at my disadvantage right now. I know I just stuttered 100 times, but this is serious. I can't see the spiders barely. I'm not turning the brightness up either. Screw that. That's a cop-out. It's Curse of Darkness. That means I must deal with the darkness. Anyway. Yeah, I asked them about it. They said it was pretty good. Well, they just gave me like the gist of the anime. So I went ahead and watched it yesterday. And from like the first couple episodes, I was immediately hooked. Lo and behold, last night about 11, I started watching. I watched like 9 episodes. Ended up going to bed at like 1 o'clock. What in the world? Yeah, I went to bed at like 1 o'clock. And then woke up this morning and immediately started watching it again from like 11 a.m. And didn't stop watching till 6 o'clock, which is just about an hour ago. So I pretty much... Oh god. Here we go. I pretty much gave up a whole lot of time to being hooked to this anime. But I have no regrets. It was a really good show. I enjoyed all 25 episodes of it. I'm glad I watched it. It's always nice to, to get knowledge of a new anime every now and again. Remember the last anime I ever watched, actually actively sat down and watched on a website was SAO. Lily. And I remember talking about it on the on one of the Isaac episodes. But it's been a while. It's been a long while. So it was nice to, sit down and actually watch something that was very interesting. Anyways, hope you guys are having a great day today. I'm doing pretty good. I actually need to talk about something that happened yesterday at work that kind of relates to the situation I explained about a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I don't know if it was last week or what, but what I'm talking about is my manager asking me unnecessary shit again and meddling in my business. I seriously gotta get off this floor. I legit cannot see anything on this floor. I wish I could, but I can't. It's actually the most frustrating thing ever. What's our extra life? Oh yeah, the 1-up we just picked up. Joker. Blood rights is... God damn it. Blood rights is not worth it right here. Most definitely not worth. Ugh. Put me on a brighter floor, please. But yeah, anyways, my manager ended up... And by manager, I mean this is my supervisor's supervisor. So it's not really my manager, but I'm calling her my manager for the sake of the story here. For the sake of not coming up with another thing to call her. Though I don't really like to call her my manager. I guess my boss is kind of a... Oh, that was a curse chest, huh? My boss is kind of a better way to put it. But either way, long story short, my manager, one of my managers, because we have tons of managers at Walmart. She is the one that makes our schedules. Gives us our hours, etc, etc, etc. So, I'm going to be taking Guppy's head, definitely. Ipecac flies are the best. There's more to aim at. That didn't make any sense. Whatever. We are losing an ample amount of HP here, but do not be alarmed. Anyway. She had the nerve to come to me yesterday Out of nowhere, by the way, like she did before with the, you know, what's going on in your life bullshit. She came up to me and said, "So, LaDaniel, do you live alone?" Okay, and I thought that was weird to be asking me that, of all things. As I should. She asked me, "Do I live alone?" I'm like, "No." It's like, "Oh, who do you live with?" I'm like, "Oh, I live with my parents, aka my mom." She's like, "Oh, I was just curious how how you can live on so few hours. How you can afford to live on so few hours." And that comment, that kind of ticked me off a little bit. I didn't think about it right then and there, because I mean, honestly, it's pretty simple how I can afford to live if I'm living with my parents. But the more I thought about it, the more that actually irritated me, the more she asked that. Because one, it's not her business who I live with. Two, she's the one that freaking gives us the goddamn hours. So the fact that you mention something like that makes it seem very suspicious that I don't have any hours to begin with if you're the one making the schedule. You know what I mean? So clearly she's just trying to, I don't know. There's something iffy about that situation. I didn't like it. It really ticked me off, but I wasn't really ticked off about it like I was last week. But I thought about it today and I was just like, wow, you know what? That's just annoying. And so pretty much today I sent in a complaint to corporate through email, or through our actually associate website, because I'm not gonna put up with this shit. You know, I feel like she's discriminating against me because she doesn't tell nobody else's shit. Why are you surprised that I can afford to live life? Are you calling me poor? Are you saying that I don't have any other source of income other than working at fucking Walmart? What if I did, huh? You're just making all these assumptions. I feel like all that is just unnecessary for you to even be saying at work to someone that you work for. Why even bring it up? I feel like there's just something wrong with this. I don't know whether she just hates my guts or something, but she does not like me for some reason. And I'm going to get down to it. I'm not going to let you sit there and, you know, invade my privacy at work just because you're my fucking boss. No, fuck that. No. I've had it. I really have. So I sent in an email to corporate on our associate website that basically said, if you have any issues, you can report it there, you know, discrimination, etc., etc., etc. No matter what it is, you can send an ethics concern to them and they'll look into it. Now, if this is gonna get serious or not, hell if I know. But I know for sure that something ain't right here. Just something is not right. I mean, like I said, the fact that the one that makes the hours came up and told me that they don't know how I'm affording low hours, yet you're the one giving me the low hours in the first place, that makes no sense to me. 0 cents. As it shouldn't. It should not make any sense to anybody. That's just suspicious. That's like high-key suspicious. I'm telling you. Have I had any complaints about my hours lately? No. I mean, they've been scheduling me like decently short hours this week. Like, for example, this week I've only worked 3 days. I've only had 21 hours scheduled this week, and I have the rest of the week off. Well, last week they scheduled me 26. Sure, that's not the full 32 like I should be getting, but it's still enough for me to get by. But yet you came and asked me how can I afford to live on that. So clearly something's up, right? How can you afford to live on such small hours? How do you know I had small hours to begin with? Maybe because you're not scheduling me them. I didn't mention you giving me any shortage of hours. I ain't put in no complaints that I was complaining about my hours. I ain't said nothing. And yet you came to me and asked me about this shit. Yeah, I don't dig it. Pissed me off. Just something about that woman pissed me off. This is not the first time my so-called manager, I mean anyone in that manager position, which is my supervisor, has pissed me off. Back when I was a supervisor myself, the last woman in that position managed to piss me off as well, all the time. Because they would, you know, talk such bullshit, tell me to do one thing and then turn around and tell me to do another thing, and then get mad at me when I get mad at them because you just told me to do something completely contradictory to what you just told me to do. Just honestly, it's fucking a wreck at that store. And I feel like the only reason I ever have any issues at work is because of the people, or because of the supervision. The supervision is awful. I will come out and say it. It's literally awful. If you don't have adults, running the shit, you're having a bunch of literal like teenagers, or not even teenagers at this point, but young adults running this shit, running the show up front. Not people who know what the fuck they're doing. This is what happens. The human mind is a weak thing. They're bound to, take the power and, get fucking high on their own power. It's the most annoying thing ever, really. I wish I could explain it more, but whatever. As I said, it didn't really get to me. Yeah. But the more I thought about it, the more I was offended by it. So I had to let you guys know. And I had to let you guys know why I haven't been making any videos. Why the videos haven't went up today. I did get high-key procrastinated. Or I high-key procrastinated. Hardcore. Is it my fault? Yeah, a little bit. Obviously. But, I can make it up to you guys by just, taking tomorrow to record. I know tomorrow I won't be distracted by anything. So, there you go. You guys will be set up for this Isaac episode, and if you want more, you'll just have to wait till tomorrow where I can get caught up on everything. So many 48-hour energies, though. Meanwhile, my flies are killing themselves on the fronts of these knights, of course, as they always do. Oh man, but anyway, that's pretty much it that's going on in life. Otherwise, today's been a really good day. I haven't really done anything, but ugh. Is it weird to be physically exhausted after a binge of videos? I mean, I did get up to, I did eat things between. I freaking ate breakfast this morning, and then at noon or 1 o'clock was when I had lunch. But yeah, I was just physically exhausted afterwards. I guess if I don't move from one spot, of course it's not gonna... I don't fucking know. I mean, I usually sit on my computer all day anyway, but it's never been that bad. It's never been this bad. Oh well. I'll get over it. If you don't... I'll stop bugging you guys with that story and all that. No worries. Oh man. Yeah, that makes me realize that there's a lot I need to do tomorrow, I believe. I need to get this another one-off video I have planned up, or recorded. Not really up, since I know Sony Vegas is going to take forever to render out. I've come around on Sony Vegas, though. I've come to realize that Sony Vegas is actually quite handy for high-quality videos. When I was doing the Escape the Game video, I realized that, yeah, I'm just gonna run into Envy and just poison him to death. Wait, I have the virus! What happened? Hello? Where's my virus placed, though? Shenanigans. Well, anyway. Long story short, yesterday when I recorded, not yesterday, 2 days ago when I recorded the Escape the Room video, I needed... What the hell is that? Try conditional cross. Oh, it's the same thing. It's still shoot the whoop. I don't really know if that's better than my guppy flies, or than my ipecac flies, though. These flies do a lot of damage. I think I want to keep them around, really. So I do know that, shoot the scales up with our damage, but our damage is not technically high. It's really just ipecac giving us a little bit of a boost. Don't know if that really applies with shoot the whoop. I could test it, but or not shoot the whoop. Sorry, try conditional cross. Don't want to get the names wrong. But oh well. Anyway, what the heck was I talking about just then? I am error. Hey, look, that spun. Hey, we spun, son. Oh, Gubby's flies or whatever. No, that's not what I was talking about. I kind of forgot what I was talking about now. Oh, alright, right. When I recorded Escape the Game, I did it differently than I usually do. Usually I use OBS to just record both the webcam source and the game audio. And, I mean, everything all in just OBS. But this time, I recorded the webcam separately from the from OBS, so I can adjust where the face cam is on the screen, like a more professional YouTuber would probably do, in case it's obstructing any vision of any important aspects of the game. I can move it on a whim instead of just moving it during the recording with OBS. Now, while I was in I figured I wouldn't go through Camtasia because, I want to render it out in 60 FPS, and Camtasia only renders out in 30 unless you do some crazy workaround for 60 FPS, which is honestly not worth it at all. So, might as well take this. So I used Movavi. I have this other video suite thing that I downloaded. It's like a free alternative. And I was like, alright, this will work, right? But in Movavi, I apparently can't adjust where a secondary video source is on the screen. At least I can't find the option for it. So I was just like, well, shit, now what do I do? I decided to give Sony Vegas a second try, and lo and behold, I actually managed to get some ideal rendering options on Sony Vegas as well. I guess it's just before with Sony Vegas, I didn't really have a strong CPU to render out some some high quality videos, or I was using the wrong settings or something. But I know good and well before that when I tried to run out with Sony Vegas, I would get these huge videos. I mean, still now, it was still a 1 gig file when I was done with it. But uploading 1 gig now on my somehow changed internet, even though it's the same internet I had before, doesn't take as long anymore. So I really can't complain about having decently big files. And hell, even the Isaac episodes right now come up as about a gig of a video whenever I'm rendering out in 60 FPS, because that's just the way 60 FPS videos go. I'm just not gonna be able to avoid it. Can't avoid these things. Just gotta accept it. The only issue I usually have now with it. Oh my god, these flies are doing 100 damage a piece. My god. No wonder they're doing damage. I don't think they're normally supposed to be going that high, but I think that's because Crown of Light is doubling the Ipecac damage we have, so it's like, my god. It's pretty insane. I'm down though. Though I wonder if Shoot the Whoop's damage would have been doubled, or sorry, I keep saying Shoot the Whoop. There's no such thing. Tri-conditional Cross's damage would have been doubled had we kept it. That's a question I must continue to wonder. Oh my. Yep, and there goes that. I guess I'll take Explosivo and nothing else. I mean, not that I have a choice, because there's nothing else to take in here. But anyway. So I couldn't move the video source on Movavi, so I ended up going back to Sony Vegas, and that's working out for me now. So I have all the tools necessary to start improving myself this week. Hence why I started doing, Hence why I did the Escape the Room video, and I'm gonna be doing a lot more one-offs other than that. So you guys will be getting a lot more videos very soon. I now question my Explosivo pickup with Ipecac. That doesn't seem like a very wise idea, now I think about it. It seems having random Ipecac shots stick to an enemy before falling is actually a terrible idea. Unless you get those weird interactions with mom's parts. Yeah, you just saw right there. Yeah, I realize this is a terrible idea now. Hey, but we made it to boss rush though. Now what's in here? Juicy sack, tractor beam, mega bombs, dry baby, shears, that thing, and these are all terrible options. Not gonna lie. The only one really that would be worth taking would be Mega Blast, and even that is not worth going through all of boss rush. I need something like bombastic to take, man. Like triple shot or 2020. Something that would have been okay. Wait, do I have Fire Mind? I don't have Fire Mind. Why'd I randomly see some fire status effects then? Does Circle Protection's damage scale up? Yo, does it? Oh my, no, that's probably definitely the fly's doing. Unless it isn't. Oh no, Circle of Protection's damage also gets either scaled up or doubled apparently. Interesting. That's very, very interesting. I did not know that. I mean, Circle Protection's a pretty hefty damage dealer, I think. Although it seems to do it very slowly now. That was every time it pulsates, not every couple seconds while I'm inside somewhere. Or maybe it just doesn't deal damage at all, and I'm just hallucinating, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it deal damage before. Albeit not very fast, but it does deal the damage. Hell if I know, man. Hell if I know. I don't know anything anymore. What I do know is my fire rate is slow as molasses. And I need some tears upgrades. Like, too sweet. Because this is terrible. In fact, if the game wanted to give me soy milk right now, I would not turn my nose up at it. In fact, I would almost prefer it to give me some sort of tears upgrade. Right now. Or, you know, if I could trade my tear stat for my speed stat, I'm down with that too. And we're not gonna casually ignore the fact that Chubb just tanked my Ipecac shot and didn't take any damage from it. I saw it. Don't think I didn't see a game. I am 100% sure I saw that, and as much as I'd like to call shenanigans, it's not my place to do so. So saying that if an Explosivo shot is also a Holy Light shot, it just doesn't apply, even if it explodes. That's not good. I need my Holy Light shots to apply. Oh, screw this run up something fierce. Did we get Eden's Blessing last run? We did not, did we? I don't really remember yesterday's run fairly well. I don't know why I'm calling it yesterday's run. I'm still hooked on the fact that I do these videos every day, which I don't. Oh my. Yep, that happened. I feel like the virus is not working here for some odd reason. Oh, but it is. I just couldn't see the poison effect. I don't want that. I actually don't want that. I don't want any of your gifts. I don't need HP anymore. I have all I need. The virus, Crown of Light, Polaroid, no health. I'm good. This is all I'll ever need. All I ever need, I say. Is this wise to fight Hush on this run? I don't really know. I'd want to say it's not, to be honest. We seemingly get both key pieces in the chest all the time anyway if we do the full chest for some reason. You know, it is. You know what? I don't want to do this room. I wouldn't normally skip a room that easy, but this time you managed to just get me the wrong way. And of course, we gotta have the mirror on every run. Alright. We still have like the same combination from before that keeps us almost bar nigh invincible. Except without the soul. Except we just have Circle of Protection, which doesn't really do the same thing. But during invincibility, I can kind of just run in there and do, what, 1,000 damage for every Circle of Protection tick? That's pretty OP, you ask me. If I had some Tears upgrades, though, we wouldn't have to go through so slow this fight. Like, legit, where are the Tears upgrades, man? Cut me some slack here. You're killing me. Let me get in here and deal some. Let me get in here and deal some ticks. Oh wait, what? Are we dealing like 400 damage a tick? That doesn't seem right at all. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on with this run anymore. But I guess I shouldn't be. We'll just be grateful for what we have. I shall be grateful for what I have been given. I assume the boss room is to the right and then down here. Oh, random crawl space. Hopefully there'll be something good down there. Maybe. There usually never is, but you know, no sense in, no harm in checking. Bloody Lust is most definitely worth picking up. Especially when I almost get a benefit for getting hit. You just kind of run up and make my own health, so I mean... I guess the next floor I'll just start running into enemies and just getting hit for no apparent reason. Because that's a good thing to do. Or during the boss fight on this floor. Since I can't get any Tears upgrades apparently, then I will just make my damage as insane as possible and make my Tears as big as possible because of my damage bonuses, right? Right. We were wrong about the boss room. And you know what? That's okay. We can't be right all the time. Okay, if you're right all the time, then that's boring because life's not all about being right all the time, boys. Life is about making decisions, making mistakes, getting messy, and there was some other thing that I don't remember. But yeah, that applies as well. All right, the boss room's always a big room on this floor. Why did I think that was the boss room? That was silly. It's always a long, big room. I guess I should say. That was very silly of me. Let's forget about that. Alright, going in. Where my ticks at? Where my ticks at though? Is it only Poison Touch doing those ticks? What is dealing 500 a tick? Oh, you know what it is? Circle Protection blocking shots backwards. I'm almost positive that's what it is. Oh, interesting. Never really thought of that before. Is it? I can't tell. I really can't tell right now. Maybe we should get in there and check. Maybe it's not a good idea to get in there and check. I mean, the circle ticks are no, it's definitely the reflected shots. Most definitely. Most definitely. The ticks aren't bad either. We should be trying to reflect as many shots as possible. Ow. Yeah, like that, exactly. We literally got in his face and reflected 100 million shots and killed him immediately. See? No problem. Now this soul piece will give us some stuff back, so a few health pieces back, and some consumables. Now I need some. No, not today. Do you think I am some kind of silly fool to take Ipecac Cricket's body? Oh, I would totally take Ipecac Cricket's body. Yep, that's exactly why I took it. Because I have a death wish, you know? And sometimes you gotta go big or go home with the death wish. So the boss room in this floor is big too, so we have to go up. I have a death wish, and I ain't afraid to admit it. So come at me, Conquest. I ain't scared. You think I'm scared of your shit? I get in your face. I laugh in the face of danger. Oh, come on. If I don't do this, then this is no challenge to me. Sure, I'm hurting myself a lot. That's okay, though. This means nothing. We have Celtic Cross protecting us. See, we're getting a black heart every room, if not 2. That's even better. Ow. Run into everything. We have Midas Touch. Oh, I totally forgot we hit the Midas Touch, boys. Oh, well, in that case, this might just be over already, to be honest. I have to say. I mean, look, we haven't lost health. I've gotten hit so much. I have not lost health. The only thing I've been gaining here is damage. Oh, 5 judges, which means, oh, yep. Just doubled our damage again. Oh, that's going to do even more. That's going to give us more holy light shots, I think. And Deadbird's just going to be there to help out. This was an insane room. We just doubled our damage again. We are doing... I saw 2300 in there. We're doing 230 damage with something. I assume that's maybe the fly that did that. We don't want the Halo. As much as we would think we want the Halo, we do not want the Halo. This will ruin my immortality plan. Oh my god, it's the whole Pin family. What the fuck? Hello? Skolex is dead. I mean, he broke apart. For a guy. Alright, well, that happened. We'll take the guillotine, hell yeah. And I think this is it. We done. We done here. This fight's over. You guys are gonna win? You can't win. You can't win, I said. Listen. Listen. You guys can't win. You just don't understand what you're up against. I can run into you so many times, and just the fact that you spawn lowly flies makes it so you just can't win. Not to mention the stopwatch, kind of screwing you over here. Not gonna lie, but this fight's over. Can't win. It's over. Desist, I will run into you for the last bits of damage. Our reflected shots were doing more damage than my own shots. That's crazy. And this is probably one of the fastest God Mode runs I've ever done so far. Well, if you guys have enjoyed the run today, if you did, please leave a like, it does help a ton, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, because there'll always be more Let's Plays and game videos every single day. So thank you for your time, thank you for your support, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time with some more videos. See you then.